Hey guys, this is Kevin the Bastard here. What you're about to hear is a crossover episode between Supernatural Selection and Key Party, our roundtable sex discussion series. If you're not up for hearing some very adult discussion with some very off-color language, more so than usual with Supernatural Selection, I advise you to give this one a miss. If you'd like to hear us discuss alien sex and a lot of really raunchy stuff, then go ahead and give this one a listen. But we'll be back next week with the regular crew, the regular format, and I hope you enjoy if you give this one a listen. And that being said, on with the show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first crossover episode here on Deviant Behavior Radio. This is a crossover between Supernatural Selection and Key Party. So this week we've got with us Mr. Benji Bear. How you doing, Benji?
I'm doing fabulous.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Cassboodle.
Hello, hello.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Good. And the man who put Deviant in Deviant Behavior Radio, Mr. Clark Wayne.
Hi.
How you doing, Clark?
I'm pretty good. I'm ready to talk about some alien sex.
Fantastic. 'Cause that's what we're going to be talking about after we talk about some local news that shocked all of us. What have you got there for your local news there, Clark?
Well, I was on Reddit, and
which is always a bad way to start anything.
Mm-hmm. And I saw this headline on one of the. It was on the front page, by the way. And it
of course it was.
The title says "Furries Rescue Library from Mayor's Homophobic Slash and Burn."
I read about the homophobic slash and burn. I didn't read about the.
So naturally, I clicked on
other
it,
part,
and there's a picture of some lovely furries. And it just tells about how
I feel like we need to hang on before you go on. We need to, you know, they
and
dress
another
like
side note: this
animals.
article I'm reading from is not from Mississippi; it's from New Zealand.
Okay, so the article is not from
crikey! It's from
all
New
over,
Zealand.
It's
eh?
all over the fucking world.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just so long as it doesn't say like the Onion, we're good.
Right.
Right, it's all about New
And
Zealand.
I
We're going to
also
talk
pulled
about
it from
that.
Clarion Ledger.
Oh wow. Okay,
It's
so
in the
that's
Clarion
We're
Ledger.
going
legit.
to talk
Yeah.
about New Zealand, and we're going to talk about these furries coming down about this this thing here.
So this mayor of Richland, Shits McGee,
Shits McKee.
he
What the fuck?
is. He said he was going to withhold funding from the library, Madison
If
County
they
Library,
didn't get
if
rid
they didn't
of
get
their
rid of
homopho-
certain books,
Yeah.
homosexual books.
And
And
it
so
was
the
a
furries.
it was a shockingly long list of stuff, by the way.
Yeah. And so this furry group decided to chip in and pay for the funds that the library was going to be short, and they actually like doubled or tripled the amount, if I'm not mistaken.
It was a lot. I believe the
110,000?
post.
It's a lot.
Yeah. Well, I believe the original post they only needed 27. Not 27. Was it 7,200?
Yeah, it wasn't
For
like
the
a
year.
Yeah, it's like
It wasn't
$7,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the year, and they needed it to keep one of their employees on the payroll because, I mean, libraries don't make much money.
No, they don't.
You know.
I had a friend that their mom worked for the library, and it was not a lot of money.
Your mom
No.
works for the library.
Yo mama. Yo
I do like
mama.
in how in this article they call him Mean Gene throughout the whole thing.
Mean Gene.
That's hilarious.
The book machine.
Actually, the original fundraiser launched by the librarian was only for $2,500.
That's not a shock. But the thing is, once you get like homophobic books into it, you're gonna get a lot of donations.
Well, by the time the article was written, the donation amount was $83,499.59.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Congratulations,
Yep.
boys.
That's great.
That's awesome. I love. Here's the thing. A lot of people are like, I can't believe the furries did that, and I'm like, seriously, the world is going to end up saved by both the furries and the juggalos.
I've also found
like
a
Figure.
lot of people that dress up that way have active imaginations. So,
They're dressing as wolves, so
well,
yes.
yes, but it also seems to be the type of people that would love to sit down and read a book. Like that's what they did.
Definitely, like in something
growing up.
fantasy-ish.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I
hate
appreciate
the
the fact that
world.
they
Let me
donated, that they
read
did
this
this,
book.
and it was like a fuck you to Madison.
Yeah, pretty
So-
much. Funk Madison in
Fuck
general.
Hey, I mean, I lived there for quite a
I
while.
lived
Yeah,
in Ridgeland
but-
for a while. That guy's been mayor for like 30 years or something.
I think the term you're looking for is that dickhead has been mayor for
Shits
quite a
McGee
while.
has been mayor for quite a
Shits
while.
McGee. Okay, well, now that we've covered a little bit of local news, since you
was
guys
that?
have never really been, I'm trying to think of a good term. Let's go with infected by supernatural selection, Mike.
I've been a guest twice.
You have, but these guys,
Lucky.
these two
Nope.
folks have never been on the show. So what we're gonna do?
Yeah, Dr. Bastard doesn't like us as much.
Nope.
It's not that. It's just you guys. You've got lives.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right. So
What are you
what
trying
we're-
to say? I don't have a life?
Yeah, one of us is a mother and one of us is
Yeah,
a
right.
slut.
But
Which
I mean-
one is which?
Well,
Right.
Ding Dong over there with the beard does not have a life.
Not
so
at the
let's,
moment, no.
No. So
And
what
thankfully,
we're-
not a wife anymore.
yeah, thank God. So what we're going to talk about this week, we're talking about sex and
course.
aliens.
Okay.
And I've got a couple of questions from one of our regular hosts, Mr. David Davis, has submitted some questions for later in the show. But this week, we're going to talk about. Now, here's the thing. How much do you guys know about sex and aliens?
The only thing I know is the whole probing the butt thing. That's it.
Okay. How about you, Cassboodle?
A lot, because my significant other absolutely wants to be abducted.
It's definitely a kink. It's kind of wild. Like
It's
people
kind of
wanting
a kink
to.
thing.
Yeah.
So, Mr. PP is into the whole alien abduction thing, huh?
Yeah, but he really wants to get abducted. like
Man.
he really does. He dreams about it, and I have to hear it when he
I
sleepwalks.
think
I'm pretty
you-
sure I've been abducted. I have
God.
missing time, a couple of missing time things going on.
Yeah.
I had like this thing, I think I talked about it on the Halloween special, where I woke up and like there was a loud buzzing sound, and I hid in my parents' room, and my mom was gone. And when I pulled the covers down, there was a gray like 3 inches from my face, and then I woke up that morning for school, and it was horrifying. I
Yeah.
don't know what happened. I don't want to know what happened.
Got
If they're
fondled.
picking me up, if they're doing a pluck and fuck, I don't care. Benji Bear, what do you know about this whole alien abduction thing? Do you know anything about it?
When it, like specifically still alien and sex, I guess is the
Yeah,
round table
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't
yeah.
really know too much about it. I guess I've heard about the kinks that Cassidy was talking about,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think I know of any personally, I guess. But I know it's definitely a thing. Like
Yeah.
people wanting to get abducted and
There's a
totally
lot of-
anally explored.
See, I didn't know there were.
Yeah.
I didn't know there were people that wanted it, because
Sounds
most of the
nice.
Well, I
people
didn't
I
either.
hear about that have it happen are definitely not willing participants.
I think he just wants to go to outer space
I
and have
think
some
he
fun
just
while
wants-
he's there.
I think he just wants something shoved up his pooper.
I mean,
I mean, if the alien
I mean,
was
can you
hot, I would
blame him?
probably,
Like,
the new Star Trek movies where
Oh,
he was sleeping
yeah.
with the,
Oh, the green
purple
chick?
or the green chick. Yeah.
the green chick? No, look, she's hot.
hot, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, she's hot.
So, like, if Katy Perry was like some kind of
was
like
green.
invader from, I don't know, Venus, wanting to come and like conquer all mankind.
Yep,
Yeah,
same.
and Adam's just like, hey, come and dominate me and kill me by snoo snoo.
Stew,
What a
stew!
way to go.
What? Stew, stew! So, here's the thing that you need to remember when we go into this. The typical idea behind alien abduction, and at least in North America and a lot of Western Europe, is that they come, they pick you up, there's something stuck on your pee-pee, there's something stuck in your poo-poo hole, and you're screaming, and they take samples, or if you're a lady, they come and scrape your eggs, and the whole idea is that maybe it's like a, we'll get into this later, we're going to talk about this later, but
Okay.
like, they come and take your reproductive cells. You know, they take your sperm, they take your eggs, and then they
So they're making a
drop you.
slave race of humans.
Maybe. We're going to get into that because that's like a whole thing with Zechariah Ascension and the whole they made us to mine gold, but we're not going to go into that right now. We're going to go into that later. But what we're going to talk about right now is my absolute favorite abduction case involving actual like alien abduction type stuff. In 1957, Mr. Antonio Villas-Boas in Brazil.
Okay.
So he was farming at night because he was behind. All right, he needed to get back on his farming, so he was out on his tractor
Already, I don't believe it.
farming.
He was probably drunk on his tractor.
Yes.
Probably.
What
but
year was this, you said?
1957.
Okay. Proceed, sorry.
So several nights in a row, he sees these lights in the sky making very bizarre movements that your typical aircraft do not make, right? And he's like, holy shit, what the fuck is that? So
Was this a Muslim Antonio?
no, he's South American from Brazil.
Okay.
So anyway, one night he sees him and he's like out there kind of playing with him, like hiding and jumping out of the crops, like hey motherfucker, here I am.
Yeah, he was drunk.
Yeah. So the
Or on
ship
peyote.
gets
Or both.
over him, and these aliens come out, right? And they're wearing these skin-tight suits, silver, and you can't see their faces. And these... You know how typically in your extraterrestrial experience, like there's a tractor beam that comes and pulls you up?
Yeah.
Yeah, so these meat hooks drop from the ship on chains, and they hook him to his outfit and pull him up into the into the ship on meat hooks.
Well, that's just the U.S. government.
That's kinky as shit, dude.
CIA.
Yeah.
That is fucked up. So he gets in the ship. Let's see. And like I said, he'd been sort of playing with ship that night because he was like, what the fuck is this bullshit? I don't understand what I'm looking for. So the aliens wearing super tight lame silver suits.
Fierce.
What?
Fierce? You said LeMay.
Lame. So they pull
I don't
him
even know
up.
what that is.
You know, like
It's a fabric.
Shiny.
you know, like skin tight silver suits, basically.
Like they wore in the 80s.
Looking like a shiny gold dancer.
Yeah.
Rhythm is a dancer. You know what I'm talking about.
And this, what? LeMay?
LeMay.
LeMay. Okay.
LeMay.
Lame.
Never
Silver
heard of
or
that.
gold is the typical
Silver
color
or
for
gold.
lame. You looking for that there, Clark?
What, LeMay?
No.
You're
I know
looking
what
at
LeMay
LeMay?
is, yeah.
Okay.
I had a LeMay shirt, I think.
So they
Yeah,
take
you
him
wear it
into the
smartly.
ship. They strip all of his clothes off
Woo.
and shove him in this square silver
Brown,
room.
brown.
Bounce. You are not wrong. Then they grease him up
Okay.
with this sort of weird lube, and they lock him in the room by himself. Then
Oh, by
they
himself, that sucks.
they filter this green smoke into the room that makes him start throwing up in the corner.
Oh, shit.
He's like, oh God, you know, that kind of shit.
Oh
It's
my
like
goodness.
just horrible stuff. And when he's done, he suddenly realizes, as soon as he's done throwing up, he's like, oh fuck, I'm horny. And then the door opens to this room, right? So, hang on, let me get to my notes.
You
here.
sure this
Here's
does
your
not
pizza,
describe
sir.
LSD? Because
Right.
Right.
Or
So
there
just-
was some weird shit going around in the early 2000s.
57.
It makes you throw up.
1957.
So it's possible. It's
Well,
possible.
it's
probably some of
Brazil.
the pesticides he was using.
So
Held
Yeah.
that all the time. Yeah.
It's possible.
he's gassed until he throws up.
Wakes
Then
up
this-
horny.
Well, he never passed out, but he got horny. And then this blonde, hot, naked alien chick comes in with like slick back blonde hair, big slanted eyes, like green eyes, and like red pubic hair. And he says she is the hottest thing he has ever seen in his life.
Wait, aliens dye their hair?
Does she have like a full like merkin?
Merkin?
Yeah, merkin. Like
It's a pubic hair wig.
Yeah, it's a pubic hair wig, like full like.
No, I'm thinking it's shaved, like in the 80s.
Okay, you said it was
like
all red, so I wasn't sure.
I figure it's a strip. I'm assuming
strip.
it's like a landing strip
Like
thing.
a heart.
They are supposed
They're
to be similar
much
to us.
more
and-
advanced than us, so
Yeah.
obviously a landing strip.
mean,
So it's
Yeah,
an advanced
they're,
landing strip.
Yeah.
And they dyed their hair, apparently.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Well, anyway, the point
One
is,
you never have to remake.
blonde with red hair, and she comes in and she's like, "Row," and she jumps on him
Like a tiger.
and just fucking jumps him.
Like a tiger.
Yeah, exactly. So
Goddamn Carol
he
Baskin.
is just like the phrase I've got in my term is he is strangely horny.
I'm never
Like-
been strangely horny.
Like he's just gotten done throwing.
Strangely
No,
horny.
no, he has just got done throwing up, and he is like, "I want to fuck." When this chick comes in, he's like, "I'ma fuck you."
I mean, if I'm throwing up and
Wonder if-
Katy Perry walks in, I'll be like, okay, let's do it.
Okay, sure, fair enough. But the point is, she jumps on him and just starts going to town, right? Just starts fucking him, and she doesn't say anything, and she won't let him kiss her. She's
Oh, so she's a pro.
she's just like growling, making these like
Alien prostitute.
kind
I
of
get it.
noises and shit, and they fuck for like hours. So
All right.
Just hours, that's it.
right, she's growling at him and will let him kiss her, but before leaving, she gets up and she rubs her stomach in like a yummy, yummy kind of way, and then points up to the sky like, "I got your sperm, motherfucker," and then leaves. And he's like, "That was hot as fuck. What the fuck, man?" So they let him out of the room and let him get his clothes on. So he's walking around wearing like his farmer clothes, which is way better than the initial version I heard, which is he's just walking around with his fucking rock hard dick out. But he's like, "Nobody's going to believe me. What the fuck am I going to do?" So he sees this clock and he grabs it. And one of the aliens just swats his hand, is like, "No, you don't take the clock. What the fuck, dude? Get out." So they open the door and let him back out in the field next to his tractor and then just take off. And Antonio Villas-Boas is like, "That was hot. Come back. Where you go? What the fuck?"
Oh my god.
So he tried to get proof with this clock.
So is this a real person?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, dude lived until like 1980 something and then died.
Okay.
So Villas-Boas, like fucking wanted to get proof from the ship, but he couldn't. But he got his own proof.
I don't know. This whole thing just sounds like
I know.
a bad, like,
It sounds like
bad
novel.
trip. Like a
it
weird.
sounds like a porno.
Sounds like a sci-fi novel.
But do you know what he came back with as proof?
Gonorrhea.
You're not far off.
Chlamydia.
syphilis.
Number one,
Herpes and
TB.
syphilitis.
radiation poisoning
Oh.
from being on a
Especially.
ship, which the aliens don't have to worry about because they're probably biomechanical aliens that don't have to worry about.
So they just gave him a
Poison.
bunch of iodine pills. And
Then, space herpes. He had rock hard nodules around his ball sack
No, thank you.
that, when touched, would just, quote, weep yellow fluid and
No,
pus.
thank you. See, I told
The
you she was a
fuck?
pro.
So,
she's a pro.
She's an alien pro.
It's been all over the universe.
fuck you. So, my point is, he did have his proof in the fact that he had radiation poisoning, which, unless you're, you know,
Russian.
doing like radioactive fucking corn, you're not going to get radiation poisoning from your crops. And two, space herpes,
Yeah.
So was he?
rock hard pussy nodules, round your ball sack.
Let me look that up real quick.
I mean, I feel like he could be at the gym one day, like after he's just worked out in the locker room shower, and like looks over at his buddy, and they look at each other's junk, and they both have a little rock hard weeping things, and they're like, "Dude, it's alien space chick that wouldn't let you kiss her, right?"
Hey,
Pointing at each other's junk.
hey Antonio, you might need to go to the doctor.
Fucking
That shit
alien
looks
prostitutes.
sick as fuck, man.
Then they hug it out.
Yeah, for real. Bump junk.
But I'm not bumping junk with a dude with fucking pussy nodules.
We all
And
Both got it though.
in fact, the fucking term pussy nodules is probably the sickest thing I've heard in a while.
It's pretty bad. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Does
this
not
is one of the earliest abduction experiences ever. It actually predates the infamous Betty and Barney Hill abduction in 1961 that kick-started the whole abduction experience with the Greys. This guy said that they were all wearing like skin-tight silver suits and everything. He never said anything about like big black eyes or anything. He just said she had big old green eyes and blonde hair and a red ass pussy. So,
Okay.
It was red from being used up so much.
I
Red
don't know.
because she had space
So
herpes.
let's do a little bit of a
color.
round table. Cassboodle, what do you think about this? Like this is like out of everything I've ever read as a paranormal investigator, this is one of the most unique experiences I've ever read. I'm pretty sure this is pretty fucked up for you too.
I mean, if you've ever read sex stories, that's what it sounds like.
It does.
To me, it sounds like a sex story that was written on the web.
Yeah, but it doesn't say like he pressed his throbbing member against her taut
Well,
stomach.
if he had to go,
It was softcore,
it
okay?
was soft
Again,
core.
it was 57, and the thing that gets me is despite the herpes and despite the radiation poisoning, the thing that Viet's Boas always said was, hey, if they want to come back, I'm down for that shit, man. I'm down for these. Let's do this. It was hot as fuck, man. So, like, it's just really interesting because it's also like a dude that was like, yeah. You don't hear about that a lot.
I would probably do it, except for the space herpes and the whole.
I don't know, man. I know you. Like,
Throw
if
it
you
out
didn't
there.
know the space herpes were there, I'm pretty sure you'd be like, hey, let's do
I'd
this.
have to see her,
Y'all think this is where STDs came from?
probably.
No,
That's what I
Clark, if an alien chick were presented to you and was like, fuck my pussy, would you do it?
I mean, if it looked like Gamora,
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean, like,
Yeah, I'm
okay,
down.
like,
that green chick, from
big,
Star
beautiful,
Trek,
She's
like-
super hot.
film.
Yeah.
like, I didn't go into, like, the full description because this dude was just
7
like,
of 9.
this dude's just horny as fuck. He's talking about, oh, she had such beautiful breasts and like a thin waist and like giant thighs, and I'm like,
Telling you, it's a
you
sex
you
story.
got like a
thing.
you
I
got
mean,
like
I'd have
a
to like see the alien.
sure
Mm-hmm.
Cassboodle.
What?
If it was like Jabba the Hutt,
They present
would
you
I?
with like a hot alien person. You down?
Maybe. I mean,
Maybe.
It depends.
Okay, if
You
it's
know.
a chick,
I mean, that's a possibility. Okay?
like they're not like they're not like we need your eggs, or like we just want to watch two chicks fuck.
I don't have eggs. They are sterile.
Okay, but
So,
like if
I was
if
in
the
that
aliens
situation,
showed up
I
and were
wouldn't
like,
have to worry about that. So I
yeah,
just
but
have
like
the
if the
pleasure side
aliens
of it.
showed up and they were like, we just want to watch two chicks go at it. Here's a hot alien chick. You be down?
Maybe.
Scissor
Yeah.
Okay.
time, scissor
Ben,
time.
Yeah.
Benji Boodle, some hot alien dude, like built with like a muffiny chest and like abs from hell and all that stuff, came up and was like, you would fuck me. You do it?
Yeah. I mean, just like he said Gamora, I think about, what's his name? Drax, is that his name?
Drax?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell
Okay,
yeah,
I could see that.
I think it's Dave Batista is his
Yeah,
real
David
name. but
Bautista, yes.
He's just in alien form. Hell yeah. All,
Okay.
all on all night. Yeah.
Well, look,
I'm
I
just
mean,
saying.
most all the relationships I've been in have got a pass, celebrity, like a celebrity pass.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
don't.
It's all agreed, and
Like, Dusty is not into the whole, like, celebrity pass thing, but, like, she knows how I feel about Henry Cavill. All right, I'm not going to lie.
He's
Henry,
Probably one of the most beautiful men in the world.
Look, if y'all have ever
There's
seen
a lot, though.
Batman
There
v
are a
Super,
lot.
you remember that scene in Batman v Superman where it's him and Amy Adams in the bathtub?
No, I never watched it.
I only
Oh
watched
my-
the movie once. I
Oh
can't
my
remember
god!
that.
Okay, there's a scene where they're making out in the bathtub, and I'm like, I would give money to be either of them or just between them.
When that came out, I thought it was a lot of CGI, so I didn't want to watch it
Oh my
because he was
God.
so chiseled,
You
know. And I was like, that's got to be CGI, and it's not.
No,
He's
it's
been
just-
chiseled. I mean, he's just
Look,
his
here's
jawline
the
and
thing.
everything.
He paints
So maybe I should
figurine. He
watch
paints the same figurines that I painted when my hands didn't shake, and I'm like, "Will you please paint my origami, Mr. Man? I love you." So,
Henry Cavill. Oh, he's hot.
oh my God, no, that's a given. There's a dog outside the door. If you're wondering what the noise is,
It's Josie.
yeah.
The outlaw Josie Puppers.
Yeah, she,
I lost some Josie dogs. So.
she's really
That's
right with
that's
me.
the big story I wanted to cover this week because it's really unique in the annals of
He said annals.
annals, not annals, you jackass. Annals of UFO abduction because your typical North American abduction typically involves like let's go into Whitley Strieber. So Whitley Strieber is the most famous abduction experience of all. If you've never seen
Didn't he play Wolverine's brother?
No, he
Sabretooth.
didn't. No. What the fuck? Fuck you.
It's cute, though.
Anyway, the point is, the character. Fuck you, man. You fucked up my brain.
Sorry.
So, Willie Strieber is a science fiction and fantasy author that was abducted by aliens in the 80s. In the middle of the forest, he had a cabin where he would go and vacation with his family. And he started having these weird experiences where, lack of a better term, he'd wake up in the middle of the woods with his butt hurting. So, make of that what you will. But he would go to a psychiatrist and they would do...
Hypnotist.
Yeah, they would do like memory thing where they would like pull up his repressed memories and he would remember being on this alien spaceship with these little goblin guys and greys. And the experience he would have is they would have a tube on his ding dong and then like a thing shoved up his butt like a mechanical bull where he's like bucking. Like, like up and down, back and forth, and he'd be screaming. All right? And the aliens would be like, what can we do to make you stop screaming?
Stop doing me in the pooper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know, maybe. And the thing is, what he did was like, stop this. So they stopped it. And then this female gray would come out and give him a hand job. And like catch it in a tube. And then be like, okay, I guess you're done, Screamy McScreamer face. And then drop him back off in the middle of the woods near the cabin with a hurting butthole. And
I think it was
that's
BTK.
the typical North American alien experience is very, what's the term I'm looking for? Rapish. Meanwhile, the South American is more of a, hey, you want to come back to this again? Yeah. I like that spicy hot sauce. So, I just think it's interesting, like North America and Europe, we get this whole, like, you're getting stuck up here and stuck on the mechanical bull pipe. Meanwhile, in South America, it's like, oh, you're so hot. Oh, So,
My question is, what is the purpose of sticking something up a butt? I don't understand. Like, what are they trying to get?
I'm assuming it's like an anal, like it's prostate milking.
Well, they can actually pull decent DNA records from your colon.
Well, like
So-
part of the thing Part of the
from their
reason-
species.
Slave race, like I said.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Very, very good point. The point a lot of people make is that like this whole alien DNA thing is that the grays, the aliens that are most typically associated with abduction experiences, have hit a point where they can no longer reproduce. So what they're doing is they're getting human DNA from eggs and sperm and making hybrids for whatever purpose.
Slave race.
Slave race. Okay, you're
Well, I
going
mean-
with the whole gold thing where they're
It's
mining
also,
gold.
I mean, fecal matter. It shows what bacteria is in their body, what funguses grow on them, things
The
that they've been
spice
exposed
melange.
to, the food they eat, how much water they take in, chemicals they're being exposed to. So fecal matter
So
is
what
normally
you're saying is like,
a good
this
way
guy
to-
eats a lot of McDonald's.
Maybe they just need some probiotics.
I think that
Some
might
like
be the
biome and
thing
stuff.
right there. Like, maybe this guy needs some Activia.
Activia.
But my thing with the whole abduction thing is, Mike pointed this out, and since Mike isn't here with us tonight to shove,
Mike the skeptic.
Mike the skeptic isn't here to shove this in our faces. You can get DNA from like a lot of sources where you don't have to shove a tube up your butt, like hair
But it's-
or
but
skin scrapings from the back of the neck, or
But
any
think about it,
number
like-
of places.
what do we do when we go and look at an animal that's sickly, or we're trying to learn about it? The first thing we
I don't know,
do
'cause
is
I'm
we
not a
send
pervert.
something up its asshole.
I'm not a pervert, so I
And
typically
you can't tell me
don't
that's
do
not
that.
true. Take your dog to the vet.
That's what they did in Jurassic.
I was fixing the same thing, Clark Lane,
Yeah.
when she sticks her whole arm in that Triceratops. pig.
Yeah.
But that's how
no.
they do cows.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, cows, they stick their whole arm.
I've been watching a lot of Dr. Pole lately, and he does stick his
Yeah,
whole
he just
arm
puts
up
on
the
a
cow's
glove
butt
and-
a lot.
His
You got to
name
feel
is
around. That's
Dr.
how you can tell if
Paul.
they're pregnant.
Dr. Poe.
Yeah, he's Dutch.
Poe.
If they're constipated. I mean, there's so much that you can do.
Yeah,
so
but
much
like,
information
Well, in
that you
cows,
can
you
get
feel the
just from
uterus,
fecal
see if it's
matter.
pregnant.
here's the
Like-
thing. If you combine this with the whole idea that's going on with cattle mutilation, are you guys familiar with cattle mutilation?
Yes.
Of course.
The clean cut around the eyes and
Well, like they laser cut. They basically somebody comes down and cores out their butthole and pulls their ass and genitalia and eyeballs out, and there's no blood.
no blood.
Just like on that TV show right now called Skinwalker Ranch in the beginning.
That is
Yeah.
exactly
That's where that stems
no
from.
That is-
eyes, and their anus is like completely like
That show
Gone.
is based
Yeah,
on an
nothing.
actual experience. The Skinwalker Ranch thing is an episode we're going to be covering sometime in the future because it's very interesting because it involves alien abduction, weird ass extra dimensional things, Bigfoots, and werewolves. I mean, like everything you can imagine that we cover on this show has all happened on Skinwalker Ranch.
Yeah,
gonna be on a-
Skinwalker
I'm gonna be on a
Ranch.
list.
I like it.
The list because of this, but are we sure this just isn't something like the company is doing to? Because they do some fucked up shit.
Okay, so what company?
The company, CIA.
The company,
That's what they
like
call
the
it.
C.
Are you
Okay.
call it
about
the
doing?
Just doing all
So
this
the
shit.
CIA's like, well, I'm
I mean,
bored
all
this
right.
weekend. You want to get some assholes?
Look what they did with MK Ultra. Like I'm not gonna get a tangent.
Look,
but
actually,
if they did
funny
that
thing,
in
my
the
favorite
70s,
podcast-
What the fuck are they doing now with all this technology?
No, I'm not arguing with you on that. My favorite podcast is actually covering MK Ultra this the next month, and I'm super down for that. But like, there's a difference between we need to make super soldiers involving LSD and hey, you want to go laser a cow's ass out?
I think they're just testing out new weapons or something.
I don't think that's it. I don't know what it is.
No,
I
because there's
just
too many of them, and it's just
the black helicopters involved typically don't have any noise to them, and then will like change shape. So if you want to explain to me how a black helicopter turns into a fucking UFO, you're welcome to try it.
I'm just saying we probably stole the one that crashed here and build stuff off of that technology.
I think there's more to it with like like we're in cahoots with them, like they're providing technology, because I don't think we can reverse engineer that kind of stuff. I think it was more of a here, you give us such and such number of semen samples and we'll give you fucking CDs or whatever.
Well, we're getting off topic, but I would like to say the CIA is great, and I love them.
Fuck the CIA. Well, we're getting off topic, but fuck the CIA. You know,
That was Kevin. by the way.
let our guest host say whatever, but as far as your actual host, Kevin the Bastard, says, fuck the CIA. So, yeah, anyway, the point is, there's a real difference between UFOs, alien abduction experience in the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere.
You know what I'm saying.
I don't know what the deal is with that. I don't know why it's like.
I like your southern hemispheres, baby.
I like your southern hemisphere. Look at them big old booty.
Oh, Lord.
Oh
Let
yeah.
me see your northern hemisphere.
Your northern hemisphere got big old titties, but your southern hemisphere got big old butt there. Yeah. So, like, what do you guys think about this? Like the whole abduction experience. Like, do you believe in this? Is
Yes.
that like
I mean,
you
I
do?
Fully. Oh, yeah.
Cassboodle,
Yeah, I do.
you believe in it?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay, like
Definitely.
what convinced you?
Well, a long, long time ago, I used to have a trampoline, and I was a little
Sex
girl.
trampoline, by the way.
Anyway,
Sexily.
well, I mean, we were young. I have a twin sister, and then our cousin was over, and we were laying out on the trampoline. And I know we're not far from the airport. This is, but this could not have been an airplane.
Okay.
It could not have been an airplane. It moved way too fast, and it went back and forth, and then back up again, and then back and forth again. And it did this for like 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And we were sitting there going, okay, what is this? And this was back in like 92, 93.
Oh my God, you're a baby.
So, but I'm saying like technology.
Yeah,
you know.
no, I understand. You even today, you still really can't do that, even with like
Yeah,
a drone.
no, you can't. No, not that fast.
No.
And all we could not figure out what it was, but it scared the shit out of us.
Right. And then you realized
and
3 minutes
after-
were gone and your butt was bleeding.
No, we didn't lose any time. Nothing like that
Okay.
happened. We just saw something moving around erratically.
Okay.
And there was no explanation for it.
Sure.
There was no weather in the sky that night. And if you look at our airport, it closes down around 9, 10 o'clock.
Yes, it does.
You know, this is like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Mhm.
Like, we were not even supposed to be outside. Okay. We were young teenagers and we were idiots. We went outside. So we laid out on the trampoline and just looked at the stars. It was fun, you know.
Sure.
But I don't know. It was just something I cannot explain.
I
and
gotcha.
the only explanation I've ever heard was like on the UFO documentaries that I watch all the time. So like
UFO
Close
aliens.
Encounters and
Weather balloon.
you know, just we watch
Fuck you.
alien
Wes.
or
gas.
UFO documentaries all the time.
Reflective pelicans.
Right.
Benji Bear, how about you? I'm curious about you. Before we go into Clark and his stories, Benji Bear, whatever you got. What do you think about the whole abduction experience?
Obviously, I mean, I do believe in aliens, and there's something else out there. Obviously, not all abduction and encounter stories we hear are true. So I guess you kind of got to know how to weed those out. But me, myself, I think the only experience I've ever had was I think I was probably in the 4th grade, so maybe around 9 years old, and we were still living in Northeast Jackson.
Can I ask what year that was so I can feel that much older?
Nope, I'm not sharing.
Okay.
2013.
Yeah, 2013.
2013, you're a child. Okay,
Right, yeah.
let's go on.
Anyway, we were living in Northeast Jackson, over off of Meadowbrook, kind of behind JA. Anyway.
Oh, yeah, I know where that is.
Yeah. It was just late at night, and I went to sleep like normal that night, and when I woke up, I was just standing in the middle of the street in front of our house.
Oh my goodness.
And, I mean, we had a nice sized backyard, and so, I mean, I don't know, like, it's a good, I would say, maybe 30 feet away from our house, just standing in the middle of the street. And I didn't know what to think at the time, so I just like started just bawling, crying, and then I went to the front door and like rang the doorbell, and my mom and dad are like downstairs, like, "Wow, is everything okay? What in the world happened?" And they just put me back to sleep. But prior to that, I had like slept walk a couple times before, but never to where I've actually went out of my room, unlocked the door, went outside through the garage and up the driveway into the middle of the street. So I'm just like, okay,
Were you
what
bucket
was
naked?
that? Right now, I was just standing there in
Bucket naked.
standing there in my boxers.
Yeah. Used to go outside and stuff when he was a baby, and we would have to like lock it from the inside and hide the key.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he used to sleepwalk so bad.
I need to ask a couple of
We need to
questions,
blurb
Benji, when you're done.
that name though.
Yep.
Yeah.
Blah, blah.
And then there's also sleep paralysis. So that explains a few things too. I used
No,
to have that really bad, but it started
m-
after that. After
Mike the
trampoline.
Skeptic's dad had some sleep paralysis. I need
Had it
to
a couple
ask
times.
something. So, Benji Bear, real quick. Was this before or after you realized you were gay?
What is that?
I don't think I really knew what gay was until I was in the. I don't know if I knew what it was, but I don't think I realized that something was different with me until
Okay.
Are you saying aliens?
the
man?
I'm not saying. I'm just
Sixth.
curious.
6th or 7th grade.
Like,
in
I'm just
Pee-wee
curious
football.
if, like, the abduction experience with the thing going up the pooper, like, maybe you were like,
No, I don't even really know
You
what
don't
gay
remember
was
that.
yet at that point.
okay, that's fair. But, like, I wish I'd known this beforehand, because holy shit, that's like a flat out abduction experience, buddy. I didn't.
Right, yeah.
You have been picked up by the Greys, pal.
Yeah.
We need to talk about this at some point in the future.
They
It must
picked
have
me.
been the Roman Catholic Greys because you were young, right?
Ooh.
Yeah, I was. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was.
you
and
were
they
young
had
enough.
Me call him father and everything.
Yeah. Pop a lick of me balls. Yeah.
That'll be
it was-
350 Hail Marys.
Yeah, right. Hello.
Yeah, no, that's.
To our
Holy
father.
shit, that's dirty as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. That's awesome, dude.
Right. Yeah.
That's awesome and horrifying. So, Mr. Clark Wayne, you have got some experiences.
I don't have any sex related that I know of, but
Well, I don't know. Depends on how quick you finished.
man, true.
10 minutes is, I could see that.
I mean, mine
takes
wasn't
longer than that.
sexual either. My asshole was still intact. So.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
No, I have missing time. I went to get some food one Sunday for me and my mom, and where I went, you had to cross railroad tracks. And I went to got the food. I was coming back. It was sunshiny. Next thing I knew, I happened to look down at the clock too. It was like 11. And the next thing I know, it's like 11:10. I'm on the other side of the railroad tracks, and it's pouring rain. But I don't remember the rain starting.
There's a porn ring.
Pouring rain.
Oh,
pouring rain.
Oh,
We in
Yes, no.
Mississippi.
Porn rain.
I'm sorry, Clark. Go ahead.
Porn rain is a different thing.
It was raining.
It's
cats and
typically
dogs.
redder. Porn rain is redder than pouring.
It's
But I don't
white
remember the
instead
rain
of regular
starting.
rain.
Was the main thing, and then plus the 10 minutes missing.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it doesn't take 10 minutes to go over railroad tracks.
I can just see fucking Zipnack up on the ship going, holy shit, this guy finished real quick. Put him back.
Were you waiting for a train to
No,
finish
there was no
crossing?
trains.
Oh, okay.
It was just,
Holy shit,
I was
this
on
guy
one side,
has
it was
like no
sunny,
stamina.
And then 10 minutes later, it was on the other side, and it was raining.
Put him back in the car.
But
He
no
sucks.
rain starting or anything like that.
Huh.
I don't think there's any semen in this man's expulsion.
But the other time, I left my house, go to my friend's house, and they were following me, but they were like 5 minutes behind me. So I'm
Your friends or the aliens?
friends. So
Okay.
I'm running down this back road, and there's nobody else on the road, and I got my windows down. It's at night. And I see this couple of lights behind me, but one of them is like an inch from the road, which is pretty weird. But the only engine sound was from my car. And then when I sped up, it matched me exactly. And then when I slowed down, it matched me exactly. So I was like, this is fucking weird. So I haul ass, going like 90 to my friend's house. So I pull up, and I'm waiting because, you know, they got the keys to get in. And they pull up, and they're like, oh my God, did you see that fucking UFO? And
That's the
They saw
most
it go
interesting one to me
they
because
saw
there
it
are
go into the
multiple
lake.
witnesses.
yeah, there's two friends and then me.
And they saw it go into a lake.
Yes, near their house. I didn't see
Sounds like
that
a
part.
USO.
But it wasn't like they were like pranking me because, I didn't tell them.
Your
"Hey,
friends
there's
weren't
an
pranking
alien."
you, but the aliens were pranking
Yeah, they
you.
probably were.
Fuck that guy. He couldn't come in over. He only took 10 minutes. We're going to go in the lake. Fuck his friends. Seriously, I'm really interested in that story. My stories, David still won't let me fucking live down the whole massive Christmas tree lights UFO. He keeps saying like UFO like punt kicked a Christmas tree out of the ship. And I'm like, fuck you, man.
What?
Fuck you. So yeah,
But that's really all I have about that. I mean,
yeah. Well, that's so interesting. So anybody got any other thoughts about the whole like the whole idea is that the aliens are either making hybrids to take over the world,
slave race.
yeah, or they're making a hybrid race that can exist in our reality because they're multidimensional beings.
Okay.
Okay.
Which is completely, it's like, yeah, okay, if you're willing to believe all the other shit, why not this?
Yeah, like so they could already be here. Like this hybrid race that they're creating, could
Like
be,
the sexy
walking
chick that the
among
guy-
us, like
Zooey
coming
Deschanel.
into Walmart where we work.
Well, Zooey Deschanel is a perfect example of like what I would think a hybrid looks like.
Okay.
Zoe Deschanel, why?
Look at her.
She's pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's like waifish and weird. Look at her.
Aubrey Plaza. That's got to be an alien.
Aubrey
I
Plaza.
love that bitch so much.
did
Who's
too.
Aubrey
She's gotta be an
Plaza?
alien.
Who's
At least
Aubrey
part
Plaza?
She's the girl from a lot of stuff, but I know her from Parks and Rec.
Yeah, same.
Oh, her. Yes. No, she's totally a fucking hybrid.
Apparently, she went to audition for that show, and then she didn't act. She was just being herself. And then the blonde lady that runs it, what's her name? Amy Poehler?
Yeah.
Amy Poehler, yeah.
Yeah, she was like, yeah, you're great. Just be yourself. So that Parks and Rec, she's just playing herself. It's fucking weird.
That's
I don't know
funny.
who that is.
Aubrey Plaza. She's on
Yeah, she's
Parks
great.
and Rec. She's cute.
Very cute.
She's also part alien.
She's a very cute alien.
Yes. But like seriously, I kind of understand the idea of like, okay, they can't exist in this dimension wholly, so they're like making a hybrid race to make like a species that can exist here so they can do all their shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, Aubrey Plaza, like she was in the new Chucky movie, and me and
Definitely part
Gage
alien.
were just like, oh god, I'm in love. So,
She's,
hey,
she's funny.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
Anyway.
know her name.
Point is, like, there's a lot of reasons you could believe in the whole alien sex thing. Like, they're trying to make alien hybrids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I can't, like, okay,
They're
I don't.
making sex slaves.
Yeah. Like, that's the whole Zechariah Sitchin thing saying that humanity was created by aliens.
He's got a good eggnog.
No, he doesn't. The whole Anunnaki thing coming here and making humans to make alien slaves to mine gold.
Oh. Yep.
And nobody has anything to say about that because it's stupid.
Yep.
So, anyway, that's the major topic. Does anybody have anything else they want to? Benji, you okay, buddy?
I'm good. I thought I'd just like slam this against something glass.
Yeah!
I know,
So
you're
much
good.
stuff up. Oh,
Yeah. All right.
There's a lot of shit in my house.
Before we leave, though, I would like to thank Mary B again. She's our
Yeah.
top supporter.
Yeah, she is
Thank
our
you,
top
thank you, thank you.
supporter on this Discord. Thank you
this.
so much. Okay.
Okay, silence.
Sorry, I was looking on the Discord. We have a question from Man in Black, Eric R. Queen, longtime fan of my comics, and the Discord.
So is this Will Smith or the other guy?
Eric R. Queen.
Oh, I thought you said Men in Black. I'm sorry.
Man in Black
I
is his username.
Oh, okay.
He has a question. What is your go-to B movie?
B movie?
Yeah, like shitty movie.
Oh,
I'm going to go first real quick. Definitely Mars Attacks.
Marzipan.
I love that fucking movie. It is shitty and it's amazing. The End. I mean, like, it's the best B movie ever made. It's who is it? Tim Burton. And it's got like tons of celebrity cameos. What?
Nope.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Never seen it.
You need to see it. The End. It is such a good movie, dude. It's science. It's like a 1950s movie with celebrities. Like Jack Nicholson plays like two characters. Joe Don Baker is in it. Jack Black gets fucking evaporated by aliens. It is fantastic. You need to see this movie.
I haven't seen that in so long.
I love that movie. And also, it's got a cute little Natalie Portman in it. It's like the first daughter.
I like Natalie Portman too.
Yeah, she's cute. It's adorable. It's a great
She can
movie.
speak the Français.
Do what?
What?
She is fluent in the Français.
I don't give a shit if she's fluent in Incan. Let's move on. Cassboodle, what's your favorite B movie? Like shitty old sci-fi type movie.
Sci-fi? Oh God.
Yeah, you know.
There's so many. I used to love E.T., but that's so cliche.
That
That's
is
not a B movie,
That
though.
is not a
No.
B movie.
Okay.
And that does work into our next question, but we're gonna move on.
Yeah.
So, what's your favorite shitty B movie, like low budget horror movie?
It
or
would probably be
science
the
fiction.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first horror movie that I watched, and I just laughed the whole time.
Oh yeah, it's shitty.
Well, that and Howlings, all of those.
Oh, the Howling movies are
Yeah.
great because they're awful.
And then which one was
Yeah.
it? Where he was out in the cabin
And
and the eyeball pops out and it goes into his mouth.
the fuck is that one of the Evil Dead?
Evil Dead. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh man, I used
Yeah.
to love Evil Dead.
Evil Dead 2 is fucking
Yeah.
amazing. Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn. It's when they finally realize, hey, this is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Benji Bear, how about you? What's your favorite B movie?
Skip me.
I guess I think the only
No, we're
ones-
coming back to you, buddy.
No, go to Clark Wayne first.
Okay, Clark, what you got? What's your favorite
My
B
favorite
movie?
science fiction movie is Passion of the Christ. No.
Holy shit! Fuck!
No, seriously, I don't know, 13 Ghosts. I consider it a B movie because it never really was like a blockbuster.
True, and I did actually like that movie.
It was.
Tony Shalhoub, by the way,
Is that the
money,
one
though,
where they've
but-
got like the glasses and they're in the house?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that movie.
Well, it's the
That
one
is
where
so
the-
shitty.
Yeah.
It's the
it
one
was,
where the uncle dies or whoever and gives them the house and it's
Yeah,
fucking-
but it's got like
But it's-
what's his name
It's
in
like
it?
a glass house, and it's got different chambers.
yes.
he was great in there, by the way.
Oh God, no,
Matthew
no. It's,
Lillard was in it.
Yeah.
it's got what's her name from American
Super
Pie?
hot chick. Yeah.
Yes. God, I love that movie. I
when
forgot.
that lawyer got cut in half, that was great.
Oh yeah, 'cause
He's
you
the
know,
one that set the ghost free.
where I
Yeah.
really know him from is from the first Scream movie.
Okay,
Yeah,
but he got like
he was
cut
one
in
of the, he was
half,
the main one of the killers.
and then like his body slowly slides down.
Yeah.
Still
God,
fucking,
great.
fucking great movie, dude.
And Matthew
I love
Lillard
that.
was in
That one
Scream.
and the one with the
Zoe, Scoob, we gotta get out of here.
That's who I'm talking about. Is Matthew Lillard? He was on 13 Ghosts
Yeah.
and Scream.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he was the guy. Yeah, that set it all up.
Yeah.
that and the one where the guy Roddy Piper puts on sunglasses. And
Oh,
aliens.
dude, they live. Yes. No. I'm here to kick ass. I'm here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I am all out of bubblegum.
Yeah.
Best fucking movie ever.
Yeah.
The End. All right, Benji Bear. We're back to you, buddy.
I have a couple. The first one is definitely a B movie, and that's going to be Sharknado with Miss Terry.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. I mean,
so bad.
they're pretty bad, but the first one is at least, I don't know. I have to. It's 20% tolerable.
I still think
But it's kinda
Sharknadoes are
funny.
like spawned by barricades.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, Barricanes and Sharknadoes are, you got to watch out for both of those. But the other one I was going to say is kind of borderline B movie. Like
What is it?
They all the movies that they did okay, but it's kind of like you can tell it was low budget, and that's Tremors.
Oh, I love
I
Tremors.
love all
Yeah.
3 of them, 4 of them, 3.
Yeah, there's
I like
a lot of
bacon.
them, but like the
Yeah.
first
Bacon.
3
Yeah,
at
and,
least.
They
what's
were
his name
really
played Bert?
cheesy. Yeah, they
Oh, I
were
love
cheesy
them.
funny.
I fucking love
Yeah.
them, especially fucking what's his name from Family?
Family Feud.
No, from the 80s.
Steve Harvey was in Tremors.
No, you know the guy that was married to Reba McEntire in the first movie. He's in that 80s.
Bert was his name in the movie.
Bert,
I can't remember
yeah.
his name.
Shut up.
I can't remember his name off the top of my head. I know you're
damn
talking
it.
about.
He
He's
was
the one
in
that's the gun fanatic that had the,
Family
the
Ties.
fallout shelter
Yes.
under his house.
Family Ties.
You talking about Thick?
No.
Kirk Cameron?
No, he was in the show with Michael J. Fox.
Oh,
he was
yeah,
the dad on
Bateman.
that show.
Y'all are killing
Is it
me.
Bateman?
No, it wasn't Bateman. Bateman
on that
was
show.
the daughter on
No,
that show.
Bateman was a dude.
No,
Jason
no,
Bateman.
his sister was on that show. There's Justin Bateman and Justine
It's
Bateman.
Jason Bateman, yeah.
Jason Bateman and Justine.
He's great.
Yeah, sure. And
Michael
so-
Gross.
Thank you,
What's he
Michael
look like?
fucking
That's
Gross.
somebody I was totally.
Show me a
not
picture.
even
What was the show
thinking.
called?
Uh,
It wasn't
Facts of
Family,
Life.
Family
Matters.
Ties.
Family Ties.
Show me a picture.
What do we do,
Okay.
baby?
He was in,
Without us.
Shoot.
What
He
do
was
we
in,
do?
he's the bad guy in that Riddick movie. What's
With
it
what?
called? The second Riddick movie?
Oh,
Chronicles of Riddick?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great.
I thought that
I
was.
love Riddick. I
He was
love
the bad
Riddick.
guy.
I thought that was Carl Urban.
No, he was in there, but he wasn't the main bad guy. He wasn't the king.
Fuck you.
Riddick took over the throne from
Yeah,
that guy.
because he stabbed dude in the head.
Yeah, that guy.
He
Urban
did
was
not.
He did. Urban
Fuck
was
you.
trying to kill.
He stabbed Urban in the head and became king.
No, he did not. It was. gross.
Hey though. You remember that one scene where he's talking to the dude and the dude walked down into the burning sunlight and fell down and then got back up again
That
and
was
kept
great.
walking?
That was
Oh
a good
my
scene.
god, that was the most amazing scene in cinema history. The end.
It was good graphics.
Yeah, that's awesome. B movies definitely for me is fucking
Debbie Does Dallas.
No, god damn it. Fuck you. It's Babylon Pink. No, it was
We should probably talk about our favorite pornos.
the one. No, we're not talking about that.
I don't
No.
have a favorite, though, is the thing.
Yeah,
We're
no,
gonna
you,
talk about our favorite
you never
actors,
make it past the first 5 minutes.
No,
Why
it's not
would you
that.
have
It's
a
just when I
favorite?
see the dick enough, I'm ready to move on to the next porno.
Yeah, pretty much. That's everybody. It's like, what's next?
Don't all dicks look pretty much the same?
No,
Oh, gosh.
I mean, sort of.
Mars Attacks
No.
is one of my absolute favorites. My second favorite is just fucking Manos, The Hands of Fate, because it's so goddamn bad.
Nobody said Spaceballs.
I like
It's
Spaceballs.
not
Yes.
it's not a B movie. It's a parody.
Yeah.
I do like
I
John
love
Candy,
that
though.
movie though. I love that movie to death, but it's not like I don't consider it a B movie. I see it as a parody, like Airplane.
Yes.
You know,
Does your boo thing?
you looking at porno over there,
No,
Benji
I'm
Bear?
over here texting. I can't say his name. but
Don't
yeah.
say his name.
He's making me laugh.
Okay.
Dixie needs lovers and
Not
not lover.
us. We're not making him laugh, but this other person's making him
He's
laugh.
texting
I'll make
Latin
me
laugh.
lover.
All right, so thank you, Man in Black, for that question. We have 2 questions
Yes.
from our co-host. Hang on just a second. Mr. HP Comic, Mr. David Davis,
HP
co-host, my normal co-host of Supernatural
He's
Selection.
not normal.
Fuck off.
None of us are normal.
None of our normal co-hosts could be here tonight
Yeah.
for Supernatural Selections. So, hang on once.
They have social lives. I do not.
Thank you, Doug.
Call me Patty Mayonnaise. And,
Okay, here
that
we
means
go.
Kevin's Roger Roger Klotz.
Hey, shut up, Doug. You're a loser. So,
missed those old Nickelodeon cartoons.
Yeah, no, back
yeah.
before Disney bought it.
You're
a lizard, Doug.
Ren and Stimpy was great.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's log. It's
You
log.
idiot!
Stimpy, we need
Cow
more
and
rubber
chicken.
nipples.
Stevie, you idiot!
I loved Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
I never watched
Oh, that was good, too.
I loved Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
I don't know what to say, Eddie.
Nobody said
Exactly.
Rocco's Modern Life.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
that
that's a good
show,
one,
but
too.
like,
Rugrats
yeah.
was
Oh
good.
no.
Invader Zim.
That was a little after.
It was, yeah, it was.
Now, Invader Zim, it's like somebody read Johnny the Homicidal Maniac and decided this guy needs a children's cartoon.
Exactly.
And
it
I'm
was
like, what the
really morbid to be
fuck?
a kid's cartoon. It was very morbid. I loved it.
Yeah, no, it was great. So, David has 2 questions for the Key Party personnel, if you don't mind answering.
Yeah.
What we're going to do, we're going to ask the question, and then we're going to go around the table.
Look at the size of that thing.
What? Holy shit, that's a giant dick. Can I see it? Let me see the dick. Let me see the dick.
Oh, there's not a penis, I swear.
Well, show me whatever it is.
Oh, no, it's just a text feed.
Okay, it's fine. Whatever.
Thank you.
It's not nearly as funny as I thought it was going to
It's
be.
really
Okay, so David asks, question 1, do you think any aliens with tech sufficient enough to visit Earth would even have a need to produce sexually anymore?
It would kind of be like us going to a planet
Given
and
that
getting,
intercourse
cow.
reproduction is pretty
probing cows.
inefficient if you're building a galaxy-spanning civilization.
It'd be like going to some random planet and seeing a cow or a zebra. Be like, let's
I'm gonna fuck that.
have sex with that.
Yeah, let's put our
Get its
babies
sperm
up
out.
in that.
Maybe the aliens are just practicing animal husbandry. We're the animals.
Well, or maybe they still experience pleasure,
Maybe.
you know?
Like on South Park in the episode when Kenny is like on another planet and the guy's like, oh yeah, suck my jag on.
Oh yeah, the Jews. Yeah, the space Jews. I remember
Yes.
that.
Oh, Lord. South Park. Ooh.
Oh
amazing.
God, yeah, but
Hilarious.
like seriously, if you've reached that level of technology, couldn't you just clone yourselves infinitely?
Maybe they're just bored.
I mean, like, yeah, okay, sure. I'm like, sorry, my fiance is texting me.
Dusty roads.
Kit's
Dusty Pages.
Oh, I thought Kit was wanting that.
Dusty Pages is her name.
Oh,
Benjamin.
Dusty Pages is
Yeah.
wanting that.
Yes.
Okay.
So, anyway, point is, if you've reached that level of technology, if we're going into like, here's the thing: it depends on if you're aliens or if you're time travelers. If you're
Yes.
aliens, sure, you're making, you're doing whatever. But if you're time travelers, maybe we've run out of cock juice, for lack of a better term.
It
It's
could
like
be- it
we
could
have
be
to go
both.
back in time and get more cock juice from the early humans.
Time traveling aliens.
Yeah, I'm actually reading a book about that, and I'm like, sure, why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Cassboodle, how about you? What do you think?
You're going to have to repeat the question.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm not sure
Aliens, why would they come and get man juice if they
Yeah,
have
woman
the
juice.
technology to travel through time and space?
Well, I mean, if you want to create a different type of species,
Sure.
but it's still, match, and whatever.
Sure.
If the ding
know what I'm
dongs
saying.
match the hoo ha.
Correct.
If
No.
the ding dong match to hoo ha,
Yes.
why you not do that thing?
But yeah,
Maybe
Okay.
we're like you take a cruise ship to another country. Maybe we're just like taking a vacation to go fuck with the humans.
Well, I figured they would either need like a really good source of protein or some kind of like skin moisturizer.
Yes, we could be the what is it the baby foreskin.
Yeah.
Sandra Bullock mentioned.
Okay, yeah.
She used on her
Oh, the baby foreskins on her
Yeah.
face? Man, fuck that bitch.
Baby
Wait, what?
foreskins on her
She
face.
was
Great.
using baby foreskins to make a moisturizer for her face to keep
Yes.
looking young.
skin. She still looks good. I mean, must be
I don't give a shit. She's
she
using
used a lot of
baby.
Botox.
She used a lot
There's
of
a lot of fillers in
baby
there.
foreskin.
But baby penis skin
North
is where you need to
Korean.
draw the line before that.
Yeah, it's weird.
Baby North Koreans. That's the worst part.
Yeah.
Well, that fucking ended that discussion, didn't it?
Next
Well,
question.
those North Koreans, how are they getting across the border?
Because they're selling them.
So,
They
Okay.
gotta
Okay.
make money somehow, but
David has
probably selling
another.
it to
I would
China.
have to see
and then
some real facts in that.
Yeah, is this like authenticated?
She admitted it.
Baby
So
She
on
foreskin?
said it
national
on
television.
Ellen.
She said it on national television. So.
Because Ellen was like, "Can you talk about the baby foreskins?" And she's like, "Yeah, these are North Korean baby foreskins. I put them in my face." And Ellen's like, "What the fuck?"
What did she just say?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, okay, to move beyond the baby foreskins, David has another question that is much easier to grasp for all of our drunk asses. Are you guys familiar with the concept of fuck, marry, kill?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Okay, fuck, marry, kill. Alf, E.T., or Mac and me's parents?
I don't know who two of those people are.
What?
Alf.
I know who
Alf?
Alf is, and okay, who's Mac and Me's parents?
Mac and me.
Who's Mac and Me?
I'm
that
going to
Paul
look it
Redfield?
up.
It's his most famous work.
Isn't an Alf a puppet?
Yes.
Yes.
Sort of.
He was
And
an
E.T.
alien,
is
a
an
fuzzy
alien.
alien with
Okay.
a little
And he
wrinkled nose.
loved to eat pussy.
Oh.
You
Actual
know
cats.
E.T. for sure.
Well, he
Yeah,
ate
cats.
kitty cats.
Yeah. He's not very nice.
Which is a great picture of his parents.
Alf was kind of annoying, so could
I
probably kill
loved
him.
Alf.
That's really
I mean, yeah, but
scary.
you hate kitty cats. That's rude.
Oh,
Mac and me's parents.
Okay. Nah,
Let me look at that one more time.
that's
Okay.
freaky looking.
I'm trying to look at how long his fingers are.
Okay, okay, we're gonna start with
Lord.
fuck. We're gonna start with fuck.
No, penis size is from your
Cassboodle.
elbow
Yeah.
to your pinky.
What'd you get
So you
on
measure a guy's
fuck?
penis size.
Alf, E.T., or Mac and me's parents?
Sure.
Oh, it's gonna have to be Alf all the way, man.
Okay,
Okay, we're fuck, marry, kill. Who are you
we're
fucking?
going
Who are
with
you
fuck
marrying?
one,
Okay.
marry one,
starting
and
with
kill the other.
fuck. Who are you fucking?
Not that one.
No.
No,
No,
I'll become a monkey.
Benji.
that one would have to be killed.
Shit.
I'm going with kill on that one too.
It
I'm gonna
needs-
kill
it
Alf.
So we're
needs to
picking
die.
what we're
Like,
doing for that one?
Yeah.
Does he have any financial security?
Hell
He's got a
no.
nice suit on.
He
No.
just
He has a nice
got
suit
there.
on.
Looks like
though.
Armani.
Yeah,
I mean,
but like that, somebody bought that for him.
Fine,
It's
kill,
Armani,
I guess. We'll go with kill.
Okay, so Mac and me's parents and David also said you could have a threesome with Mac and me's parents,
No.
like him and the mother. Which that's the mother in the background.
Oh, totally.
hell
fuck
no.
them. Totally fuck them.
Nope.
What?
It's kill. It's kill.
Oh, you gotta
It
kill
needs
them.
to go. It
Yeah,
needs
no,
to go.
I'm with
Kill
him.
Alf.
Kill. What?
Kill Alf.
Well, okay,
Sorry.
which one are they then?
I don't know.
Marry or fuck?
No.
Are you gonna marry them or fuck them?
I'm gonna become Buddhist monk.
That's not an option.
Vow celibacy.
You can't. No, that's not an option.
We
You
have
either have
free
to
will.
kill them, fuck them, or marry them.
I don't know. E.T. was very advanced for the rest of them.
And his fingers were really long.
Yeah, I
He had
mean,
that
and
big bulb
they would
on
glow.
the end.
Yeah.
There's no telling what else that
on
motherfucker
all.
could
Probably
do. Okay?
warm.
Lot.
Probably really warm.
Yeah,
Survivor
I
of the
mean,
finger.
so E.T.'s Mary.
No.
No.
Okay,
Oh,
guys.
I don't
Here-
know. I haven't-
okay.
Okay.
He was
I'm
nice.
gonna give y'all.
E.T. phone home.
That's true.
Yeah.
But he
I'm
got a
gonna-
lot of mischief. Go ahead.
I'm gonna give y'all my
So did Alf.
my go. I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all mine. Fuck. I'm gonna fuck Alf because he's furry and warm. All right.
But E.T. could be warm.
But but Alf's an asshole, and I don't have to deal with him after we fuck.
Okay.
All right.
E.T. looks like he would get
E.T.
attached.
I'm gonna marry him because he's like, I got emotionally attached to E.T. And like you said,
And you can-
he's got them fingers.
Yeah, and you can fuck after you marry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you know. And also,
Or
it's
if you're
like
in a marriage like
his
mine
neck
was,
gets
you don't have to fuck it off.
You know, he gets his
Yes,
neck
yes.
real long, and I'm like, hey,
cut that out.
hey, suck your own dick.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you can do it. I know you. So, like, E.T., I'd marry him. There's so many things he could do, and, like, emotionally, he's more stable than Alf. Because Alf is just like marrying fucking Don Rickles.
I mean, E.T.
I'm
could
not doing
also
that.
introduce you to Drew Barrymore. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Ooh,
I
that's
do a
a
threesome that way.
that's a good point. And
Not
Mac and
little girl
me,
Drew Barrymore,
Mac
like
and
older.
me kill the whole fucking species. I'm just saying, fuck all of them.
Something's wrong with that. That doesn't look right.
Like we
Look at
got
that
looks like
face.
radiation
Look
poisoning.
at that face.
I could have ended Paul Rudd's career.
That's ridiculous. I can't like stay on it, but that's ridiculous.
That
Look
looks
at
like
the daughter with
It needs
her.
to be put in a blender.
See, that
God,
daughter
that's
is what we should all strive to look like.
God.
Okay, Cassboodle, fuck, marry, kill, Alf, E.T., and these horrid things.
Was that herpes on her arm? What
Kill
was
that. Fuck Alf. Marry E.T.
Okay,
Definitely.
that's great. I'm glad you and me are on
I
the
think we
same
all
page.
have the same answer.
Yeah.
Clark, how about you, buddy?
I'm gonna kill Alf.
You get what?
Anybody that goes around killing kitty cats.
What the fuck
Oh,
are
I
you
didn't
doing
know
with
he killed
these
kitty
assholes?
cats. Yeah,
Yeah,
kill
you know,
Alf.
that's what
Some,
he
but
eats.
like
That's his
you-
favorite food.
Okay,
The
yeah,
thing
kill
is-
Alf.
That's why I said
No,
fuck,
no,
because
no,
I
you
wouldn't have
can-
to deal with it later.
You can stop him. Let's don't eat my cat until you're gone.
It'd be like trying to stop me from
Yeah.
eating Reese's peanut butter cups. That's like,
I
But,
do love
okay,
my kitty
what
cats.
are
I would never
yours?
split them up, but
What are yours?
you know,
We're killing Alf.
Alf.
You're killing Elf. You're fucking E.T.
Marry E.T..
Marry E.T. Are you fucking these horrid fucking radiation poison looking pieces of shit?
Use a condom.
When your dick falls off, don't come crying to me.
I'll double bag it.
You never
Benji
know.
Boodle.
I mean, sometimes
Benji.
really good sex can come in odd packages.
It really
Look
can.
at that wife. That
Yeah,
wife,
but like that wife
Let
is
me see
like.
your butt. What's your butt look like?
that wife looks like she could probably be good in bed.
What's her
Do you-
butt look like?
Here's the thing. Do you know why she's
just
wearing a dress? Because they arbitrarily decided she needed to wear a dress. They all look exactly the same nude. They don't have ding dongs. They don't have
Where
boobs.
do
See?
you put it?
What?
Where do you put your?
I don't know. You figure that out,
would be
man.
their
It's
hand.
your problem.
I don't know.
I mean,
It's
those
the
are some good
fingers.
DSLs, though. I mean, that'd
Okay,
be-
is it the fingers or the
I
mouth?
have the DSLs. Thank you very much.
Well, those look okay.
Benji, what
Do they
are
have
you
teeth?
doing?
Looking at the picture.
nope.
He
Talking
just
about
looks like he's going.
DSLs.
We're looking at pictures of Mac and me's parents. By the way.
Yeah, if you don't know what that looks like, look at Mac and
Google that
me,
shit.
and then start screaming.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I mean, that's
Benji,
Fucking terrible.
Mine is the same as Adam's. We're both going to become Buddhist monks.
you're no, you can't do that. Okay,
take a
so
vow
you
of
kill
celibacy.
you kill Alf, you marry E.T., and you fuck that thing with like its fucking nut sacks on its head.
Can I
not
put
a
a bag
Balchinian?
over his head?
Look,
Yeah.
this is your fantasy.
For all you know,
do
he
whatever.
breathes through his butthole.
That's true.
He has
I mean,
gills, Like
Is it
special
because the butthole is like...
air gills
Okay, I got you.
Apparently, it doesn't
that
have
are
a
attached to his
butthole. Right?
butthole.
Just
Doesn't
like,
have
some
anything.
aliens that have no belly button. This person has no butthole. Okay.
I have
Yes.
no belly button, but I do have to fart and shit, so please take a look at my butthole.
Okay, I got you. All right, well, I agree. Okay.
You got fucking in the butthole. So this is the fuck.
No, I'm going. Mine is the same as Adam.
No, you can't do
Kill
that.
Ralph.
Adam doesn't have the
Marry
same
E.T..
ass. Marry E.T.
And we're gonna have
And
sex with that
fuck
guy at the
these.
same time.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Finger cuffs.
Yes.
Like the
got some
Japanese,
DSLs.
like the Chinese finger puppets.
Yes.
Once at one end, once at the other.
If it's a
and then
one,
you gotta
if this
try
is
to
a
figure out how to
one-time
do
thing,
that.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying it's like you got to do this every week. Jesus, God, no. Fuck, look at that thing.
His left eye looks like somebody came in his eye and it got stuck that way.
He's got
Just fuck, look at it. Look.
That's great.
We're gonna
Look at the nightmare.
we're gonna put some pictures on the website. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're gonna
we
put
are.
some pictures up there. I'm
DVB
pretty
radio
sure
conference
if
keyboard.
you're listening to this show, you know what the fuck Mac and Me is. So, David, thank you for that, because I was really looking forward to that second question, because holy shit. That's exactly what I was expecting from you, buddy. I'm so glad you were able to take part in this. Anybody got any other thoughts about aliens before we close out for the night? Cassboodle?
No, I think maybe later we'll talk about like alien kink.
later we're gonna talk about ghost sex.
Ghost
Ghost
sex.
sex.
I'm looking forward to that one.
Incubus.
Oh, I
succubus.
bet.
There is
Incubus,
a lot of people-
succubus.
Like
Fuck
demon
you,
sex of
Yeah.
some
Yes.
kind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what it's called when a giant truck fucks you in the ass? It's called a fuck you bus.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So this is airing on.
This is live.
Okay. Oh, okay.
This
that's right.
live
Yeah.
happening right now.
Yeah.
No, what we're gonna do is we're gonna split this up. Clark's gonna do an episode for a key party. I'm gonna do an episode for Supernatural Selection. He's gonna have his intro. I'm gonna have my intro. It's gonna go up on both things. So I want to thank both of you guys for being on Supernatural Selection.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Thank you.
I was
I'm
a
glad we were
virgin.
able to get together.
Yes.
Have been divergenized.
Yeah.
It's been so much
been a while.
fun
Always
to have
a
y'all.
pleasure.
We apologize also for the length of time it took, but one
Yeah.
of us was sick.
Well, I mean, come
Can't
on.
help that.
It's
No.
actually
Oh.
not
Yeah, it's
that
only
long.
an hour and 18
No, I'm
minutes.
just talking about the length of time it took for us to put one out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just 'cause
Oh, yeah.
one of
It's-
us was sick, and we're glad that they're better now.
There's been a lot going on with the world at large, and we're just
Yes.
glad Cassboodle's feeling better.
Yes, I'm alive.
She's not dead.
It was touch and go there for a while.
It was pretty touch and
Yeah.
go.
Yeah,
So,
but now she's happy sitting in front of us with a cute little Eeyore onesie on.
Yep.
So if
She's got,
anybody
she's
in
got
the-
her first
It's
sona.
so
Yeah.
adorable.
her persona. Oh, that's good.
First
So if
sona.
anybody in the furry community has any questions, please message
Cassboodle.
Cassboodle.
Yes. Hey,
She likes
hey,
to
I'm
scritch
a
and yip.
fan after
Clark.
this Madison Library
Yeah,
thing.
hell yeah.
you want a yiff?
Marv.
Marv. Okay, never mind then. All right, we're going back out of that shit. Anyway, thank you for listening.
I
If
got
you
the
want to.
socials, but you go ahead and do your thing.
Okay, first off, on Supernatural Selection, you can find us at supernatpod.rocks or supernatural-selectionpod.com. You can find us on the socials at supernatpod. Sorry. We have a Patreon. There will be new stuff coming up next
working on it.
week.
Yep.
For Supernatural Selection, where I'm going to be reading Chapter 2 of Unexplained.
The unexplained. That's for
Bye.
Supernatural Selection. But
Yeah.
we are working on a Patreon for.
Yeah,
Key
we're
Party.
also working on a Patreon for Key Party.
Yes.
You can find David's stuff at HPKOMIC with his comics and his various other stuff
on the Twitterverse.
on the Twitverse. So please check that out. Check us out on our website, on the social. Again, we're Supernat Pod on Instagram. Not Instagram.
Just a ham.
Fuck. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter at SupernatPod. Clark, let's get the socials for Key Party.
Hold on, I gotta look them up.
Man, you got this shit wrote down. Fuck you. Fuck you in the
wrong
face.
thing. I'm so used to going through the other stuff.
Fuck.
Yep. Facebook is at Key Party Podcast. Our email is keypartypod@gmail.com. And I'm fixed to read off the tweeterer, which
The
is...
tweeterer?
Can we get a drum roll?
Like a solo.
There it is. At Key Party Pod on Twitter.
Yeah.
You can also
So-
check out WFUC.xyz for awesome music, and there's a section on there about Key Party that's going to have pictures and show notes and blah, blah, blah.
And be sure to check out our radio station, which of course is
Deviant Behavior Radio.
Deviant Behavior Radio. You can find us at WFUC.xyz.
Music for Deviants.
Music for Deviants. Clark has the Clark Wayne Show. I have Bastard Beats every Wednesday and Saturday, early Saturday morning. You can find me covering various types of music. Same with Clark. Benji Bear, have you got anything you want to plug? Other than your butthole?
Yes, always my butthole.
Okay.
I guess Instagram at BenjaminJ601.
Yeah.
You can
All
catch
right.
me on Twitter at, excuse me, at Daddy Warfucks. That's FUX.
Cassboodle, you got anything you want to plug?
No.
Just your butthole.
Not at
Just
the
that
moment.
butthole like Mike. Everybody wants to plug that butthole like Mike. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Thank you for listening. I have had a ball here tonight, and I'm sure the rest of the guys have. You had fun?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Well, we will see you next time on our respective shows. So don't forget to check out our socials. Again, supernetpod.rocks and wfuc.xyz. We will see you next time. So until next time, stay safe and stay frosty.
Stay horny and remember to spay and neuter your pets.
Correct.
And spay neuter
Thank you,
your
Bob Barker.
significant others.
Price is wrong, bitch.
Goodbye.